everyone. I'm Kim from Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union, and we have the ripple effect. And I have Jessica with me today. Hello, Jessica. We have a special guest, and I'm going to give you a little hint of where he's from.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
M.
That was really good, wasn't it?
C. A. I love it. We have a young man with us, Mark Sutton from the YMCA.
Nice. How
Mark,
was that? Was that good?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Thank you for your patience with
I
our
need to work on that a little bit.
That was pretty spot on.
Welcome to our podcast.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for
the opportunity.
Thanks for coming in. So we're excited what you have to share with us today. Yeah, tell us what you got going on. You got a lot going on.
Yeah, I do have a lot going on. So we have our Halloween hustle that is coming up Saturday, October 26th from 10 to 1. So what that is just a 5K fun run. So it's a family-friendly event. So we have vendors that are there. We'll have a food truck, and then we'll start off with our 5K from 10 to 11, and then from 11 to 11:30 we'll have a costume contest, which has different divisions. So we have an infant division, kids, teen, and adults, and we're also adding a puppy division, a dog division. So we thought that was pretty cool. Somebody brought that idea to us, so it was like, we might as well just add it. That would be so cool. And then after, we'll have a Monster Mini. So that will be for kids 10 and under, just to go a couple blocks down, go back and showcase their outfits. And we would like some parents to line up, give them high fives as they enter and exit the archway.
Now, does that start in front of the Y?
That will start in front of the Y, yes, ma'am. And then we'll have, again, like I said, we'll have vendors. We'll have a food truck there, and then after the Monster Mini is done, we'll have them go around the vendors and do like a candy crawl, so they can get candy. And of course, it's around Halloween time, so you got to have candy there, right?
Now, what is the date on this?
Saturday, October 26th.
Okay, Saturday, October 26th. Yeah. That's a great way to start that Saturday before there's a ton of other Halloween events happening.
And then we also, I talked to Batman. I don't know if you guys know who Batman is, but
yes, we know
he
Batman.
runs all over Kokomo. So I got a hold of him, and he is willing to lead our runs for the Monster Mini and our 5K. So he'll be around. The kids will be, they'll love that.
Oh my gosh. So they'll be all fired up.
They're going to be so excited. Definitely they are. Now, besides the run, when we talk about the Kokomo Family YMCA, we think about getting fit, getting healthy, but that is just one of the pillars of the YMCA. Right. You have so many different products, services, classes, really for anybody of all ages.
Right. Yeah. So our mission is to put Christian principles into practice into our programming that build a healthier body and a healthier mind and a healthier spirit. So with that being said, we always get, and the last part of that mission is for all. So we're not just a gym. We kind of cringe. The team cringes when people say that because we're not just a gym.
Right.
So we have youth and government, which I head up. I'm a recruiter, and Central actually participated in this last year, where a teacher leads that. Delegation, which is we have weekly meetings and they debate on the bills and they learn how to debate the bills. They work on their leadership skills, how to stand in front of people, and it leads up to a conference. And that conference, there is kids from around the region that do the same thing, and they have their delegate cards and they hold it up and say, I'm delegate such and such from this region, and this is why I feel this is how I feel about this bill. And it could get passed to the House, quote unquote, and Senate, quote unquote. And then once it's passed, and your bill is pretty good.
Oh, wow.
Do you have a lot of kids that participate in that? I mean, I think that's a great way
so
for
we're kind of I'm in the early stages. This has been going on for a while, but I just got a part of this about 2 or 3 years ago, and I was fortunate to have Central in this as well. Mm-hmm. So Central had 25 kids that participated in this last year. So it is a huge program. I've been in contact with other schools, and hopefully we'll get them on board too, and hopefully get this program growing.
Well, and it's such a great way for kids to learn how that process works when it comes to being a part of the government. How do you get bills passed? How do you speak to the members, your representatives, with respect, and while also disagreeing with them, which is that key point. Yeah. And we're seeing so much of how negative that impact can be when we do disagree with each other and we can't find common ground. So it's so important for them to learn, hey, we are all in this together, even if we don't always believe the same thing.
Exactly. And like I said, it's for all. We're more than just a gym. So you don't have that kid that just plays basketball all the time or plays the piano all the time. This is a whole different platform. So that's what's neat to me, to see those kids in that environment.
It would be a good idea to have that process shown to so many different adults as well that doesn't know how the system actually works.
Yeah.
I mean, truthfully.
You are absolutely
I can think of one right now that I could show this to.
I mean, just to show them the steps and because now, but it's good that their children are going to know how the system actually, is processed and works. And so we can all learn from our children.
Yeah, and the most effective way of going about change, you know?
Right.
Yep.
Yes. So it's a totally good program. So if you're out there, if you see this video, then please just let me know and we'll get you going.
Well, and along the same lines of education, you guys are developing or have developed a STEAM program?
Yeah, so my coworker AJ has this program up, but we have STEAM classes. STEAM is science, technology, engineering, art, and music.
Now, we've heard it without the art part before, with STEM.
STEM,
so
yes.
STEAM is different.
STEAM is different. So they added that E in there, I don't remember how long ago, but now it's called STEAM classes. And we have different cooking classes. We did that last year. Different art activities that we do with the kids. So just look on our website, and we'll have that ready for you if you're interested in registering.
Oh, they're teaching them how to cook.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Class too. Yeah. It's a great idea, and the kids love it. You know, they love touching stuff and feeling stuff, and they see their parents cooking different dishes. And, you know, they're probably wondering how can I do that, and you know, it's a good activity, and you can take them in while the parents go work out, and we'll take your kids for an hour and a half, couple of hours, and we'll get them going.
I mean, just the basic fundamentals. I mean, you can teach them yard work, laundry.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, that's basic.
Bring them in early.
Yeah, right. For sure. No, that's a good idea.
I mean, just different things, you know, that I know that we were taught when we were growing up. There's a lot of children that they don't even know. I mean, that's a washing machine. How do you use it?
Yeah. Exactly.
So, I mean,
Yep.
But that's a great program.
Yeah,
And
no,
that's awesome.
I think we added that last year. So we're trying to think out of the box here. We're trying to just stand apart from all the other organizations in the community.
Now,
So.
you mentioned when folks come in, maybe their parents are coming in to get that workout in for the day. They can bring their children for a child care activity. Is that how
That's
that works?
correct. So let's say I'm a parent. So if I want to bring my daughter in, I can work out for a couple hours, and if I want to drop her off at the STEAM class for about a couple hours, and once I'm done working out, pick her up and go home. Or if you want to stay and watch, you can stay and watch too.
That's awesome.
Which I think a lot of them may feel like, well, I can't go work out because I have no one to watch my child. So that's good to know that, you know, that service is available.
Yes.
And they're in a safe environment.
And child care. We talk about it all the time. There's such a lack, not only in Howard County, but all across the country, affordable child care. Before and after school programs, which the YMCA thankfully has a before and after school program for our kiddos.
Yeah, so before and after school, you can drop your kids off before school at our YMCA. The kids go in the community room. They do activities with them before they hop on the bus, and then after school, they drop them off at the Y, and they do an activity for them before they go home. So it is a huge deal when that parent has to be at work at that early hour. Yeah. So it's a very it's very cool.
Yeah, and helpful.
Yes.
Does it help parents?
Do you have any sewing classes?
I can work on that.
Right?
I can work on that.
That was a struggle for me when I was in school. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I
think the struggle for when I learned how to sew was that it was for 4-H in August, and we had no air conditioning, and my mom was the teacher. God bless her. She was a great teacher, but it was rough there for a while.
Oh, man.
I made a dress and brought it home. And of course, my mom was a perfectionist. She made our clothes, cut our hair, cooked. I mean, she was great at everything. And when I brought that dress home, the zipper was in backwards.
Oh, no.
She's like, what is this? And it didn't even line up. It was half out.
I did my best.
I don't know. The girl beside me did it.
I got help from my sister.
My sister did it.
Yeah,
Your other daughter.
I wouldn't know. Wouldn't even know where to start when it comes to sewing.
it's a challenge.
Well, and it's if you don't learn it, then you don't know how to do it, just like everything else, right? It's pretty basic there.
Yeah.
And teaching kids different things, leadership skills, and we know that a lot of those types of skills can come from youth sports and youth activities. And, even if your kiddo isn't a fan of the sports and doesn't always love playing, there's different opportunities and options for kids of all varieties.
Right. Yeah, so we have a lot of youth sports that's coming up, and one popular one, I know you mentioned kids really not knowing which sport. So sports medley is for 3-year-olds. So that was created about 5 or 6 years ago, and we thought, what if there's a kid that just does not know what he wants to do? Mm-hmm. So sports medley is a combination of basketball, t-ball, and soccer. So you have 2 weeks of basketball, 2 weeks of t-ball, 2 weeks of soccer. So let's say maybe they don't like basketball, we have t-ball for them, and they don't like t-ball, we have soccer for them. So it's a variety to give that kid a taste of which sport they like. We also have youth basketball, we have youth volleyball, we have adult volleyball, adult soccer. I know it's not youth, but we have centipede soccer.
What's centipede soccer?
Centipede soccer is just for 4 to 6 year olds.
Cute soccer.
They come in their long t-shirts. They run
sleeves are too
around through the
long.
wall. Yeah,
They're so cute.
with their shin guards on. So it is it is a popular sport, especially when it gets cold. We're pretty much the only game in town that offers indoor and centipede soccer. So
I know even swimming. Swimming is a big deal at our house. So there's different swimming classes too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's different swimming classes. We have a crush swim team that's in the works right now. So yeah, we have a aqua Zumba that happens. If you guys don't know, our pool is down, but we are in the renovation stages. And we're going to give you guys a brand new pool. So when that's done, we will.
Yay.
It'll be a breath of fresh air.
Yep.
So
it definitely will, and it's a beautiful facility. It's been in existence 5 or 6 years, maybe even longer than that.
How long it's been open?
Yep.
We opened 2016, so about 8 years.
And time
over
flies,
8 years.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
It definitely does. Well, we're excited about the new pool for sure.
Yes. Yeah. That will.
Great.
Yeah.
So when
Everybody
it
loves the
opens
pool.
back up, will they have lessons for kids?
Oh, yeah. So
to
we'll
teach them
have-
how to swim. And
Yeah, so we have swim lessons. We have actually private lessons. My daughter, we went through the parent-child swim lesson. So that's when you're at the beginning stages trying to learn how to swim.
Okay.
So we kind of went through that, and she loved it. I'm not a fan of water. My team may laugh at me, but I'm not a fan of water. And they always tell me, Mark, you have to get over this fear because your fears will project onto your daughter. So I had to get over my fear so my daughter can, take that class. And it's a very important class to take.
Okay, so adult swim lessons, is that a thing at the YMCA?
Yeah, so Sue Mueller teaches that class. It is a 1-to-1 session.
She's the best.
Yeah,
she is the best.
She was our director, and then she kind of went down to the parent side of it. So she is teaching adults how to do swim lessons now. And I probably need to take that class now that you mentioned it.
Well,
It's a great idea. I mean, seriously, if you're in a situation and you're around water, and let's say that you accidentally fall in,
or your kid falls in,
or your child falls in, what are you going to do?
right.
I mean,
Yeah, the team tells me all the time the same thing that you just said, and I'm like, I know.
I think that people get to a certain age, if they're not 100% sure or confident in their ability to swim, that they might start feeling a little shame or embarrassed that they don't know how to swim. Don't feel that. Don't feel that. You have to learn how to do things.
It's never too late.
Nobody's born knowing how to swim. We all learn.
you can practice in your bathtub. Oh yeah, or in your mirror, just do strokes like this.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, you just yeah.
It's supposed to be fun, right?
Yeah. Make it a fun thing. Hey, this is how I'm practicing. I'm just getting my strokes in. And then when you get in that pool, just let it go.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna try that out. And the team does do a great job. We do offer safety around water classes. So that is a program that the team does every year at Lewis Cass. Alyssa Lagoni and her staff heads that up, and it's a very, very huge program.
Okay, well, if you mentioned Alyssa Lagoni, so we have to give a shout out. We had her daughter, Becca, as our intern this year at Solidarity. So we love Becca.
Becca's
Yay.
awesome.
She is awesome. We really liked her so much. Yeah, for sure. So, Mark, the Kokomo Family YMCA, you guys offer a little bit for everybody. If folks are interested in learning more, do you want us to go online? Do you want us to stop in? How do we find out more?
You can stop in. Our membership team is ready for any information or any questions that you have. You can go online to kokomoymca.org, which all of our information is there about the Halloween Hustle, youth sports, youth and government, all the things that I talked about. Online is also ready as well. You can stop and ask the team how to do that. So we have all the avenues ready for you if you have any questions.
And one more thing I wanted to mention that I forgot, the turkey trot. We don't want to forget about that coming up on Thanksgiving. It's amazing to me, the people that will get out of bed on Thanksgiving. 5K.
It is.
But it is a great turnout, and a lot of people love to do it.
Do people dress up as turkeys?
Oh, yeah. People dress up as turkeys. They wear like the turkey sunglasses, turkey socks, turkey skirts. We have a turkey suit as well. So people really go all out for this event, and they should, because it is, like you said, it is a fun event. People look forward to it. I've had people early in August ask us, like, when is the turkey trot coming out? Because we're ready to sign up.
Gosh.
So it is a huge event. Last year, we had over 400 people that participated.
My goodness.
Yeah, so it is a huge event. It's going upward, and so.
I mean, you can come and run it off before you put it all
That's
on.
right. That's right.
Mean, what a great idea.
Yeah, and a little tidbit, I just opened registration for Monday, September the 16th. So registration is open, but we are focusing right now on Halloween Hustle, but just registration is open for Turkey Trot.
All right, looking forward to it. Okay, so now I have to ask one more question. I keep thinking of questions to ask. You grew up in Kokomo, right, Mark? Mm-hmm. Do you have childhood memories that include the Kokomo Family YMCA?
Yes, I wouldn't say memories. I just know that me and my cousin used to go to the YMCA almost every other day, and then it was, of course, across the street to the old Y. I always remember just getting buzzed in and going to the Y and seeing everybody there, seeing my friends from school there, creating that relationship with them, and just playing basketball all the time. I don't remember an actual memory, but I do have memories from other kids that are at our new Y that has impact in our programs as well.
And we were mentioning earlier, I grew up in a very rural part of the country, just say it that way. Mm-hmm. And the closest YMCA was 40 miles. We drove twice a week to the YMCA to play Y-ball. That's what we always called it, YMCA basketball, for years and years and years. And it was a really, really big and important part of my childhood. So I loved it. The Y is fantastic.
Yeah. And just like you said, with our pool, like, people will drive miles to go to our pool because we're the only game in town that has a pool. So when that pool went down, we were like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? But we looked at the positive side. We're going to get a brand new pool. It's going to be awesome. We're going to get our people. And then it was just cool. And like pickleball, like people.
Oh man, pickleball.
Pickleball is a growing sport if you guys don't know, but
we know.
I call it the pickleball bug. So they grabbed me down there and I played once, and I'm hooked on it. So people love what they love, and that's what the Y has. We have different variety of things that people love, and they'll travel just to do that.
How many pickleball courts do you have?
We have 2 pickleball courts in our gym. We have 1 upstairs in our community room. So we just created.
And I bet they stay so busy.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I had to actually extend the pickleball times because it's just growing right now, especially with the season turning, the weather turning. People are coming in a lot more, so we're trying to think of ways of how we can create more pickleball courts in our facility.
Oh my gosh,
they're needed. People love
it's
their
definitely
pickleball.
growing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. Yeah. So I actually foresee that being in the Olympics here in the next 4 or 8 years.
Yeah, I've been practicing.
Yeah,
I have been like really, hey.
I read a really interesting article about pickleball and the fact that some of our older, more mature generations are really taking it up, and it's a great way for them to be active and to get healthy. But they are seeing more injuries in older adults due to pickleball. So pickleball injuries, and it's like, you know what? If you're going to have an injury as an older adult, what a badge of honor to have it from playing pickleball or from being active and not just like, standing up and pulling a back muscle or something.
Yeah. That's the way I'm looking at it. Yeah.
All right, Mark. Anything else we want folks to know about the Kokomo YMCA?
No, it's just, it is a huge, the YMCA is just a gym in our community that has everything that you need. Like I said, I can't stress this enough. We are for all. We're not just for one person. We're not for 5 people or anything like that. We are for everybody. So visit the YMCA, and I guarantee we'll have what you need.
Oh, thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
You guys have so much to offer, and it's not, like you said, just for one person. It's of all ages.
Correct.
Yeah, and there's so much to do,
Yes.
and so many people that you can enjoy doing it with. So, oh my gosh, how exciting.
How exciting. Check out the Kokomo Family YMCA, downtown Kokomo. I'm Jessica. This is Kim. Mark, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
That will wrap up the Ripple Effect for today. Thanks so much for watching.
Have a good one.